What's up? Mad at the World, another episode. As you can see, it's my birthday. Yeah, woo, boo, 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 boo. It's your happy brrr, brrr, happy brrr. It's your fucking birthday. This is a makeshift birthday hat because it's been my birthday for the past week. It was actually 2 days ago, but I've been celebrating it since last Friday. I took a week off from the cast. That's why I didn't drop anything Monday, like anyone gives a shit. But some people do. Actually, some people do. Some people actually watch this. I got a good 30 viewers. Don't know. I know at least two of them. One is my mom, probably. No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't watch this shit. The other one is my girl. But, yeah, I got some other views, man. So thank you all for watching. I don't know who you are. Check in. Let me know that you dig it. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, comment. And cheers to you, whoever's watching and listening and doing all this stuff. I work kind of hard as much as I can to make this, entertaining. But yeah, man, it's my birthday. This is a makeshift solo cup that I made into a birthday hat, and it's been a fun week. I don't even know where to start. I mean, I guess everyone coming into town, my brother, my mom, his girl, my girl, some my aunt's friends, my aunt. Went to Naples. That shit was tight. Super tight. Rented a big ass house over there. It's so funny how when we were kids, we always used to have family vacations, right? We all used to have this. I can't be the only one. Every summer you do a Disney trip or Orlando or something. And then after a while, like at age 13 or something, 14, it kind of gets old and you kind of want to, like, you start getting that grown up phase where you don't want to do that with your family. You'd rather be, there goes my birthday hat. You'd rather be in town hanging out with your friends and, with your new girlfriend or something. But here's the crazy part. After a while of all that, after it does stop, in your late teens and in your early 20s, even mid-20s, by mid-20s, you start to miss the shit, bro. You start to really miss this shit, and you start to like want to do it. And by this time, everybody's kind of forgot they used to do that, or you're just grown up. So there's no need to do it again. But then when you do, again, have a family trip with everyone older and all that, it's even better than when you were kids. Holy shit. Plot twist. Because now you all could drink. Now you all could do drugs together and shit. Drop shrooms on the beach. Waiting for the sunset to happen in Naples Beach, Waiting for the gates of heaven to open up. You could do mushrooms with your aunt and shit. This shit must have been so boring for them. Like, I respect everyone even more so now that I'm an adult, knowing that these people, these grown-ups, brought kids every year, brought these ungrateful ass kids every summer to go see Disney and Mickey Mouse. And the adults, they have fun, but they can't really have all the fun that they want because, you got to make sure that we stay alive and all this shit. So shit was so incredible, man. We rented that big ass house, had a pool, had kayaks, it had fishing poles, it had a canal in the back with a bunch of gators. And just brought the dogs. This shit was fun. We barbecued and shit. My brother cooked some mean fucking steak. It was a little tough though. I ain't gonna lie. It was a little tough because he didn't have time to marinate it. My brother's a big chef, so I don't want you guys to think that he's not a good cook. He works with what he's given, and we gave him a pack of New York strip and said, "Here, grill this up for tonight, big boy." And he was like, "Ah, shit, all right," but he didn't get to, tenderize it. So the shit came out tough. The shit came out like the cow died hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever had that meaty, just just that steak that just, it's like a mouth workout. That's how that shit be sometimes when you don't let the meat marinate and tenderize properly. That shit, it's like that cow died hard as shit, boy. Like, fuck y'all, eat me like this, motherfucker. Fuck yeah. That cow died hard, bro. That cow died angry, upset. His girlfriend was like, "No, this is even better than Texas Roadhouse." And I was like, "More like Texas Roadkill." Because I can't turn it off. You know, one thing I did notice this weekend, I cannot turn off the comedy, even though I haven't done comedy. All right, so today's Thursday, so it's almost been a week since I haven't been on a mic. But let me tell you something. When you bring your own people, your own crowd, your own focus group, you're just on. I'm just on. It's like I didn't even miss a beat when it comes to comedy. I had them dying. When I say dying, I had especially my aunt's brother on her side, or her dad's side, and his girl, their stomach was hurting. How much I had them laughing. So it was like I didn't even miss a beat, man. I have not. I'm probably not even going to go up today. Today I'm going to go to the Improv and see the Have Not show that they're recording. But I didn't miss a beat. I did not miss the mic, not one bit this week. That's how fun it was, number one, and that's how much fun we had, and especially me, just cracking them up. So the shit was fun, man. Then we rented a yacht for my actual birthday, and with a jet ski. That shit was fun, man. I had the DJ stuff, and I love listening to like cool stuff. I finally heard a Bad Bunny song that is popular now that I just wait. When it comes to Bad Bunny, I don't listen to any of his songs because you're going to hear it anyways wherever you go somehow. Or somebody riding in the car, or somebody playing in the office. You're just going to hear it. There's no need for you to play it because you're going to hear it 10 times a day, each single that he has. So anyways, and I know it's good. So this particular song, Después de la Playa, I wanted to hear it because I knew it sounded good. But I wanted to hear it in my way. So I played it on the boat. And yeah, man, it's fucking good. No, ¿dónde vamos? Después de la playa. That's all Bad Bunny song. Whenever somebody says, did you hear that Bad Bunny song? And I'm like, which one? The one that goes, yeah, that one? The one that starts off like that? And they're like, yeah, well, that's all of them. Exactly. But anyways, I wanted to hear that song because I liked it. It's different. It's, his merengue. And your boy heard it on the fucking yacht, and it was incredible on the yacht. And then my girl said something funny, man. My girl was like, man, this song is so good for like birthday parties and weddings and quinceañeras. And then I just had to tell her, I had to look at her and go, yeah? How about for a yacht? Like now. Is it good for now? It's a good right now for this moment because that's where we're hearing it and it sounds pretty good to me. Goes with the vibe of a yacht. She mentioned every single fucking party that song sounds good for except the moment that we were living, the incredible moment in which we were living. On a 45-foot, beautiful, luxury Italian yacht. That was funny. No, we had so much fun, man. I actually came up with some material. Just when it comes to, like, for my first special. My first special is going to be something along the lines of American Latinx XX or American History Latinx. Or something along those lines, just about an American Latin guy, right? And the premise of it, I've been building, is the differences between specifically Hispanic women. All right, so there's a lot of things that I didn't even know, and I had to do research for this particular special that I'm building right now. I didn't know there was 33 Latin countries, 33 or 32. I gotta research it again, but it's one of those 33 or 32 Latin countries. And I really have to do the math on this, but I'm pretty sure I've dated a woman from each one of those countries. And they are all similar yet different in certain particular ways. And I'm building it, man. One thing I learned about Dominicans, Dominicans could be performing heart surgery. If you play a bachata song, they'll drop the scalpel to go ahead and they're so easy to manipulate with that. That's all you got to do. So anyways, it's things like that. I didn't mean to run a bit by you guys. That was fucking lame. My birthday was not lame though. We went to Naples. We stayed there. I brought the dogs and everything. My mom came out. I mean, it was my brother came out. It was the first time he's been back to South Florida in like 4 or 5 years. So that was cool having him and his girl. We did a campfire in the back. She was incredibly beautiful, man. I can't even express how much fun I've been having since last Friday. Up until yesterday. Yesterday, my brother left today back to New York City. And last night we had a little goodbye dinner at one of my favorite spots in Doral Yard. Barcacoa, I believe that's how you say it. It's like a fish or some shit. I don't know. Just name it Barracuda. The Barcacoa. But anyways, it's like a sister restaurant of this other really good Miami gem named Finca. If you're from Miami, you know about Finca. Definitely one of my top 5 favorite restaurants. Anyways, so what was cool is went to this restaurant yesterday. We ordered pretty much half the menu and a bunch of rounds of drink. Beautiful place. And the head waitress, oh goodness, head waitress. The head chef. She's by far anything from a waitress. The head chef was there, this blonde lady. I forgot her name, man. I should look it up. But anyway, she's dope as shit. I've heard about her before, and anyone who comes up with those ingredients of that Finca style is like Asian fusion with Cuban. Asian Cuban. Fubin or Cusion. You get it. Anyways, it's an incredible mix. It sounds as good as you think, but better. It's with the way that this woman, I guess, curated all the ingredients, which we asked about a sauce. We asked about one sauce yesterday, and it turns out it has mushroom with IPA beer mixed with some other things. It's like a white tartar sauce type of thing. Incredible. So this is the type of ingredients that we're talking about here. Anyways, the head chef, she's in this new restaurant to make sure everything running smoothly, which runs top notch. She's sitting behind us, like doing the cash out, or not even the cash out, just talking to her managers or whatever the hell. And I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, I didn't say anything to her. I wanted to let her know, hey, I know you. I know your work. This is incredible. Thank you. Here's my fam. I'm celebrating my birthday here, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't, man. I didn't because I'm going to be moving to LA soon, and I don't want to get used to that type of shit over there. I want to start getting used to seeing people that I recognize from whatever clout or notoriety they have, but shutting my fucking mouth about it. If they look at me and I look at them, I go, hey, what's up? And turn away and keep it moving. That's a cool acknowledgement. I'll do that. I'm not fake that I'm going to pretend like I don't know who they are, because then they might think that I know exactly who they are and I'm not giving them the respect that maybe they feel they deserve. So it's like a double-edged sword. So I gotta look. If they look at me, quick head nod and they keep it moving, baby. Poppy keeps it moving. So anyways, that's what I did. But I bring that up because we do a family picture. Me and my brother, my girl, and all them. The waiter takes it, and she's in the back, and she's giving me the evilest eye. I don't know if she knows me from somewhere, or if she just didn't like the back of my neck, which I must agree and admit is kind of glizzy-ish. No, I'm not going to show you, but glizzy-ish like that. I like to think it's like an Egyptian bone structure, an ancient Egyptian bone structure, but other people, just like to think of it as glizzy neck. Anyways, this woman, I've never seen the evil eye captured on camera so hard. Mind you, I did nothing to this woman besides enjoy all her restaurants and bring family there every time they come into town. I'm sure it was some type of misunderstanding, or maybe the back of my neck looks like, I don't know, reminds her of Glizzy's, and she looks like a lesbian. I'm not gonna lie. So anything that looks like a dick, she doesn't like. And anyone who seems like a dick, she definitely doesn't like. Oh, self jab. That's another thing. When I get to LA, I gotta stop all this watching other people's fucking podcasts, doing the little minor idiosyncrasies of Crystalias and Sebastians and all these guys that I love and look up to. I'm gonna see him over there. But then again, like I said before, I'm not gonna see him over there. You know, just gonna do my thing. Just gonna do my thing over there, man. But yeah, I don't want to come off as, which I'm not. I'm definitely not a bite. I mean, I think that's stupid. But to think or to say that these guys who have been doing it for a while are not some of my inspo, oh my God, I'd be lying. I'd be doing that thing where you look at somebody, you know who they are, and then just look away like you don't. You know, like when you haven't seen someone in years and then you automatically run into them or randomly run into them at Publix and down the hot dog aisle, coincidentally, right? And then you just look at him, like, keep walking. Oh, I hope he didn't see me. Or I hope she didn't see me. Guess what? They're thinking the same exact thing. And guess what? You both saw each other. Oh, fake. Fake alert. Fake alert. Cringe o'clock. No, you know when it becomes cringe o'clock? When someone says something, hey, and then you forgot the person's name, maybe, I don't know. So like, oh, this is gonna be cringy. Hey, so and so, what's up? Anyways, yeah, inspo. Now I have to create, or I've been creating my own inspo for myself. Number one. And then whoever these 20 to 30 people who are watching this, apparently, I hope that I give you inspo as well. I'm just paying it forward based off of the shit that I learned from these other guys and hearing their stories. Maybe help me save some fucking years when I go out to LA, right? Maybe help me save some years when it comes to the business of Hollywood. And maybe help me save some years in the business of comedy. Right? Save some years. Not do needless things or useless things or know how to act when it comes to being around these goats, these greats, some of them legends. Cringe o'clock when these, all right. I usually do the gem of the podcast at the end, but I'll do it now. Let's do the gem now. Let's do the gem that I've learned that even though you didn't ask, I'm going to give it to you. You take it, apply it, or let it go in one ear, not the other. That's a good one. When you see somebody 10 years in plus or somebody on TV and you've only been doing comedy a year or so, you do not deserve to talk to them in a way of like, hey, we're both comedians. What's up, man? Ha ha. No. You could talk like a regular human. You could talk like a new comedian, but kind of make that obvious. I met a few people from LA who tell me specifically, especially when I first started. I was a year and a half in. This one guy gave me advice. He's like, if you move out there now, make sure you tell them you've been doing comedy for 3 years. Don't ever tell them a year and a half because no one will respect you. Tell them 3 years. That's the first rule I could give you. And in my mind, I got what you're saying, and I didn't want to move out there that soon. But at the same time, in my heart, I can't lie like that. I'm actually very proud of my comedy journey. So I hear all these guys in the beginning. I hear all of them. You name it. Bill Burr, Whitney Cummings, you name it. All the New York guys from the Comedy Cellar table. You name it. I'm a student of comedy. Never would I come up to them, hey, listen, hi, how are you? What's up? Yeah, I'm a comedian, 2 years in, What's up? You're a big fan or whatever. Hey, I remember I heard a podcast that you started at the LOL. Yeah. No, that's a good story, matter of fact. The one that guy from Silicon Valley, TJ Miller. Yeah, he's at the Improv here in Miami. Cool guy. I've heard him. He has really great come up stories. That guy was grinding every single night at the LOL in New York. That's all I said. I said, yeah, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. Good show. Yeah, I heard your stuff about the LOL, man. What have you learned since then? Like, I'll ask them a question real quick just to assert that I'm new and their insight is valuable to me. And sure enough, yeah, man, I was there a long time. This guy's smoking fucking cloves and shit. No jewelry. He has like shit that I'm buying like now. There's like gems maybe that he picked out himself on the Malibu beach and put them in a string or some shit. Just fucking unbuttoned Hawaiian looking shirt. Looks like a straight hippie. Doesn't want anybody taking regular pictures on their phone. He has a camera person that has a Polaroid camera and then he signs it. Take a picture with him. You have to do it with the Polaroid. Signs it, gives it to you. Cool as shit. But anyways, long story short, that's it. 3 minutes, just because I asked a cool question of somebody who knows him before the popular show, which I like everybody on that show. I just never got into it, but I love all those guys. But yeah, something about his starting comedy journey days. That's what I really give a shit about. And that's why I can never be ashamed of how long I've been in it. I'm at almost 5 years now. And I'm just not going to lie. Because when you lie, you look even dumber. When you're going around these people and you're acting like you're some fucking big shot. Or like you're the same as TJ Miller. And then you go on stage, eat a dick after him. And then they're like, oh, why didn't I even fucking talk to this guy? He was a waste of time. He's a fucking noob, as we used to say back in the Diablo days. Counter-Strike, they fucking noob. Do they still say noob? I don't know. So, yeah. That's my gem, man. Be proud of your comedy journey, but don't think that you're the same just because you have the title of comedian, just like Chris D'Elia or fucking Dave Chappelle. Like, you can't hang just because of that. You just can't, bro. Be conscious. Be bold, but be conscious. And then you become whoever you want to become when you're at that year mark. And let's see if hopefully you're successful in it, or at least a working comedian. Then you treat those noobs the way you want it to be treated. That's another one that I really, as a newcomer, would stress to the old heads, because a lot of them don't believe that. A lot of them really don't believe that. And then when you see them and they're not as successful as they should be based off of their skill, then you meet them, you're like, oh, yeah, that's why you're not famous. Oh, yeah, I get it. You're an asshole. Or, yeah, you're this, you're that. Your skill's good, but you're an asshole. Yeah, I get it now. I get it. Because you don't have to be that way. You know why you don't? You know how I know you don't have to be that way? Because I met superstar. I met Tiffany Haddish, thanks to my friend Julie Baez, who opened up for her. I met Tiffany Haddish. She wasn't like that. Her goal, as she told us there backstage, is to bring light to everyone she meets. She's always happy. She doesn't look at you like, you're talking to me? Just, what could you do for me? Because no one could do anything for her anymore. She's made it. Super sweet. Queen. If she's not like that, other female comedians shouldn't be like that. No matter how long they've been doing comedy, and no matter how good they think they are, which a lot of them are good, great even, or no matter how successful they think they should be by this point. Your true self always fucking bubbles up. But a lot of these people, they cannot change that inner. It's just the way that they came up together. In that weird self-deprecating, deprecate their friends type of way. It was like their own motivation to get funnier. But not in any type of way of motivation to get more successful. Which is a weird oxymoron in my opinion. What, you just want to be super funny? You just want to be the funniest ever? What about the business side? What about people? What about the inspo that you're leaving behind? Or every time you meet comedian? What about this? What about that? Anyways. Damn, this became a gem for the old heads, huh? Russell Peters, another one. I never met him, but I know local comedians down here who have worked with him behind the scenes. He gives them a podcast in the improv green room just cause. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful, man. That's who I want to be. I want to be like fucking Russell Peters, man. In every way, too, right? That guy stays back in the hot bitches, bro. I'm sorry, broads. Bro, that dude stays bagging hot chicks. He was a DJ before he was a comic. Beloved everywhere, especially India. Super funny. Love that guy. Anyways, be bold, but be conscious of your status in this boat that we label comedy. Yes, we are all on the same boat technically, but a lot of us, especially the new guys, you ain't even allowed on the deck. Stay your ass down there. Remember in Titanic, the ones all the units that they closed the gate on? No, please, come on, please, we're gonna drop. We are there. I'm there too, mind you. I only come up sometimes because I serve some of those top guys on the top level. I'm playing it my way. Only way I want to play it, my way. But right when I'm done, you better believe they send me right back down to that bottom deck. I don't even get a window on my shit. We get the inside the fucking hallway room next to the fucking kitchen that we ain't even allowed to eat in. That's the gym. That's enough of the gym. All right, so how do I feel now that I'm 36? Oh, man. 30 side, chapter 6, baby. How do I feel? I feel good. I feel, wow, punch the mic. I feel sexy. I have gotten fat as shit, though. That I must change. I will not be this weight next year. But that's a combination of things that's been going on and whatever. Not really stressed. But anyways, I feel good. I spent my birthday exactly how I wanted to. As soon as we came back from Naples, I rented a hotel room overlooking the Atlantic Ocean right there in Fort Lauderdale Beach. Beautiful spot with a beautiful tiki bar, which had surprisingly good food and drinks and not expensive at all. Caught the sunrise for the first time in, I don't know, since the last time I beat it home from a club, probably. It was beautiful, man. Took a little dip under the moonlight, in the Atlantic, just dark as shit. All you see is the blood moon. There was a blood moon, too. When the sunset hits that moon just right, it just turns red. You start making, like, voodoo wishes and shit, right? Santeria wishes, deals with God or whoever's listening at this point. Please make me rich. Please. And healthy. I'm not going to tell you my real wishes, but Isn't that everyone's wish? Especially now. Economy sucks. But I still wanted to live it up for my birthday. Economy sucks, and I'm no exception to the rule at this point. But for my birthday, I don't care what's going on. I'm going to have a pocket full of money. I'm going to enjoy it the way that I want to enjoy it. Out of town or on the beach or whatever it is. On a yacht. I don't care how much it costs. It has to happen. I don't care if I'm homeless next month. It has to happen. If any other day, fine. I don't need it. Birthday, birth week, because I get pensive as shit, man. I don't know about you guys, but I get super pensive when it's my birthday time. You just start thinking about this, how far you got, how far you come, going down memory lane and shit. So it's very easy to slip into a mode of, dare I say, depression or just what ifs. And I don't want to do that. I want to distract myself because at the end of the day, there is no what ifs. My life now is what it's supposed to be, where it's supposed to be in this universe in which my human experience of Dean in this body is supposed to be. It is. Period. And so are you. As long as you're reading the signs, not being a fucking asshole to the world, living righteously, even though we live in a very unrighteous world right now. You have to pick your battles. You have to pick how to, not be righteous when it comes to self-preservation and survival, sure. But as far as you, yourself, your heart, never forget. Try to give back, pay it forward, help from time to time. It doesn't have to be the prettiest way. Shit, look at me. I do a lot of this, if you let people tell it, a lot of finger waving, finger wagging type of, that's what they think I do. I do a lot of finger waving. You shouldn't do it. I don't do that. It seems that way because of my tone. But if I'm telling you something, it's because I know, because I fucked up. I hit my head on the wall. But a lot of people need to hit their heads on walls, bro. And maybe hitting your head on the wall, but like having someone tell you, hey, you're going to hit your head on the wall, you might not hit your head on the wall so many times just because one person told you that. And you disregarded it at first, still did it, maybe even did it a couple more times, but then that's it. Had a person not cared enough about you to tell you, hey, you shouldn't do that, you're going to hit your head, you might have done it a fifth, sixth, seventh time. And by the ninth time, you're fucking dead or something major happens. So I try not to make it sound like this anymore, like finger waving, right? Try to make it sound loving. And the only way I can learn how to do that is to, this is getting weird, but it's to sound loving to myself, Besides when I'm beating my meat. Oh, got vulgar. Comedian side. Can't take nothing serious. You know what I mean. Every year around my birthday. And honestly, even if I were to get pensive, everything's great. Minus the bullshit, life's great. Remember that Jeezy song? Minus the bullshit, life's great. Yeah. Just got a camera on the peach and my license plate. Honestly, things could be way worse. Thank God they're not, man. Knock on wood that they won't be anytime soon. Everyone's still here, thank God, Oh man, people lose loved ones, bro. People lose loved ones untimely and shit, right? People lose people that they love in a blink of an eye sometimes. What am I being pensive about? Hold on. don't understand how there's roaches in here. I don't fucking eat in here. Hold on, I gotta fucking pause. I gotta kill this roach. Fucking cockroach. All right, I'm back. I had to do some exterminating. Anyways, I was getting too deep. But it's true. It's absolutely true. And we gotta, whether you believe in God or not, man, I'll tell you what, seeing this Naples sunset from the beach that I go to, if you're ever out there, my favorite beach over there is Horizon Bay. Very private beach. And seeing the sunset in Naples is literally like the gates of heaven opening up. It just looks like a golden city in the distance. Just the way the sun melts into the water, and the clouds turn 4D almost, and layers upon layers and layers. And a little mushroom doesn't hurt, right? A little mushroom helps. I'm not going to lie. A gram of mushroom helps. But that's literally what I hope the gates of heaven is, because, man, that shit is so beautiful. First time I went out there, I did shrooms too, and I had a weird zone out daydream during the sunset. I saw all my exes. I was looking at the water on my beach chair, and I saw like all my exes come up out the water, just stand up. They're all naked. And they're just staring at me. Water's crystal clear, yellow, purple skies. Water's just still. It looks like sand almost moving. It looked like the Sahara Desert, because there was no like ripples of waves. It was just like a smooth wind over sand type of movement. And then they were just waiting for me to pick them. Nobody said anything. So I had this daydream. I picked out a couple. We went to the sand, brought them back to the sand. We did our thing. But then, and all this was like feeling wise. I didn't see it. I didn't happen. It didn't like nothing specific. I wasn't like railing them explicitly. It was just, I felt like that's what we did. But then I felt this feeling at the end of loneliness, because none of them had personalities. None of them talked. None of them, they were just waiting for me to do my bidding to them. So in a way I was like, man, this could be heaven, but this might be purgatory. And even if that's the case, this would be cool, I guess. I just wish one of them would like send me to hell like the good old days, you know? Tell me how stupid I am or something. Complain about me taking everything for a joke or something, and I'll say something. And then I just like kind of like woke up from the daydream and kept zoning out. But yeah, if you're ever in Naples, man, go check that shit out. Then we went to my favorite Italian restaurant, which I can't tell you guys which one that is because, I mean, I just like it being a hidden gem. But yeah, I usually record these on Saturdays. Today's Thursday, like I mentioned before. I'm gonna drop this Monday, whenever that day is, right? The 22nd. Take 1 week off, but I've been hitting it, man. I've been hitting these podcasts every week for you guys, for me mainly, but for anyone who listen. I got shows coming up. I'm at the Miami Improv again for my boy Ridiculous Nick's Boys versus Girls show, and that date is September 14th, I believe. I'll have another show before then anyway, so I'll give the exact date there in the flyer. He chose I got to get new headshots, man, because the headshot he chose was like from a Facebook profile picture from 2017. Thanks, Nick. Which I kind of look the same, but I have different hair, and I kind of like worked out a lot back then. So when I get on stage, people are going to be looking for that guy. I'm going to be like, look, I'm still looking for that guy too, actually. I'm trying to get back to him. But yeah, I got the improv. That's going to be fun. I'm going to try to work some more stuff at the improv before I leave. But, you know, I just don't like to ask too much. But they specifically said to ask for this particular, for hosting gigs. So if they specifically told me to ask, then I got to ask. I got to do my part too, you know? It's just that nobody's really like came into town that I was, you know, super excited to work with. Which I'm not trying to say that like being a dick or whatever. I'm just saying that in a way of like who I would fit in with, not even fit in, but like comedy wise. You know, I'm not gonna open or host for fucking. Actually, Ali Wong would be super dope to host for. But you know what I mean, like somebody like that. I'm not gonna fucking host for Larry the Cable Guy. And then some people I would never, you know, I can't host for because I don't want to break my perception of them. They tell you never meet your idols. That's a fucking true thing. Even though a word idol is a very like strong and loose word, but yeah, there's some people like man, I don't know. Gottfried is one of my top fives, but I've heard so many bad stories about him, like from other comedians as far as like his personality. He doesn't even want you in the green room. And I shouldn't even be saying this. But I'm saying this because I know that he's not a bad guy. He's just one of those fucking goats that doesn't... He's even doing his own thing online. Like, he's killing it on the social media side of things, too. He's cracked the code. And even though he looks like he's 35, that motherfucker's 50. He ain't got no time to waste. With, hey, so, you know, what was your inspiration for, you know, who's your favorite comic? Like, I would never say that, but I'm sure this is what he gets every city. That's why he brings his his own guy. Which I think I met one of them the other day. It was pretty funny. But anyways, I got to do a little more work down here as far as hosting at the Improv. I'm there, and then I'm also at this place called Know Me next week. So this will come out in that week. All right, cool. So yeah, Thursday the 18th. No, not the 18th. The Thursday the whatever. Man, I need to write these down. You see this? Whichever 30 of y'all listening, I apologize for this because this is the type of thing that I hate when I'm listening to podcasts. Like, yo, get your dates right, will ya? I'm listening, and you're making it seem like you half-assing this shit. All right, the 25th. The 25th. Actually, that guy hit me up. Yeah, the 25th. Perfect. Know Me. It's in North Miami, right next to Billy's Pub, too. it's a great. It's a matter of fact, it's a story that I said on one of the earlier podcasts about the black congregation crowd with the ladies, and the lady was wearing pray, prepare, whatever, plan. Man, a great room. But yeah, I'll probably hit the stage again for the first time in a week tomorrow. I'll probably hit up somewhere. I'll see what's going on. I'm going to the improv tonight in Miami to see my boy Dominic, who runs Have Nots Comedy. If you don't know Have Nots Comedy, follow them. They produced a bunch of shows, bunch of beautiful shows here in Miami. Major player. So they got that LMA show that I'm on, actually. I recorded. That's the set that my microphone went out halfway through my set. And I did an a cappella set for like 5 minutes and destroyed bigger and harder than I was on the mic, which was annoying. But then again, my fault, because I was trying like kind of new bits that I thought would work. But then again, I was like focused on the camera to make whoever's watching it on the other side of the screen laugh more than the people there. But whatever. Anyways, they're at the Miami Improv today. I'm excited. I'm gonna go see them. And yeah, man, this was fun. The weekend's over. There's gonna be some hurdles in my life coming up, but nothing that I can't handle, and I will not be stopped. I will not be stopped from my goals, my future ambitions, my happiness, and in my career. The only one who can stop me is God himself. And let that be the motto for the rest of my life until I reach it. And, you know, take whatever gems you can. Give it back. I'm mad at the world. But not today. Today we're happy at the world. Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, yeah. I've been watching a new show. One last thing, man. You guys should watch The Sandman. That show was so fucking dope. It's on Netflix. I didn't think I'd like it because the CGI was kind of like weird at first. Oh, shit. My fucking studio's falling apart. Oh, fuck. Look at this shit. All right, that's my cue, guys. That's my fucking cue. All right, I'm just going to do this shit like this. What? Studio's falling apart. Why y'all watch this? I wouldn't be surprised if this shit falls, this light falls directly on my cock right now. Anyway, Sandman, go watch that show. It's fucking dope as shit. I re-binged it again, and I just finished binging it. That's how good this shit is. Very poetic, very good writing, very good acting. The main guy looks like Robert Pattinson, but or whatever that Twilight guy's name is, but way better actor. Anyways, mad at the world. See ya.